Next, today we are discussing about second method of bottom-up parsing, that is nothing but a CLR. Actually, in last classes we are discussing about SLR, that is nothing but a simple LR parsers. Today we are discussing about CLR parsers. Here the first letter C stands for canonical, that's why it's called as a canonical LR parsers. So here are same procedure whatever we are following in first method SLR, same should be doing here. That is nothing but a construct a parsing table for that one. Again I'll take one input and check whether the given input string will be accepted by the given grammar or not. Same processor, but a little bit procedure will be different compared to first one. Here in SLR we are taking 0 look aheads. We already discussed with this one while you are discussing with SLR. LR of 0 items, that should be discussed in SLR. Okay, that should be discussed in SLR. That should be discussed in SLR. So here now in CLR we are taking one look ahead. For that reason here we are using items LR of 1 items. Okay, in LR of 0 items, that should be taken without look ahead. That should be in SLR parsers. Now in CLR parser we are taking one look ahead in this process. For that reason these are all called LR of 1 items. The LR of items should be taken with the sample production, that is nothing but a S tends to XYZ is a production. Here the comma A is nothing but a look ahead. Here we are taking only one element, one look ahead. For that reason here we are taking only one element here, that is nothing but a one look ahead. Okay, so like that the dot will be moving in SLR like SLR parsers, the dot moving with each individual items until it reaches to the last stage of that production. Then the complete grammar production should be completed like that. So dot from here, these are all the element items of this grammar. Why? Because first dot is there, second here, by moving this one here, by moving this one here, like that. These are all the individual elements of given S tends to XYZ production. If you take this as a production, so dot will be starting here, this is the first element, comma A, and dot moving here, and that is the second element, and dot moving here, that is the third element, and dot moving here to here, that is the fourth element. Like that the total procedure can be divided into different LR items. Okay, this is a simple introduction of this CLR parsing table. Here only the difference between SLR and LR is nothing but we are taking one look ahead. Based upon that one, the process can be slightly changed compared to SLR parser table. Okay, so for that reason we will take one example, that is nothing but S tends to capital C, capital C, capital C tends to small c, capital C slash small d. This is the production. I am taking an example. Based upon this production I will explain this SLR parsing table construction. Okay, so same as like that here the given element should be right individually. Here 3 productions should be there, that is nothing but a G grammar. Okay, so same as in SLR process parser, we are just adding an imaginary state, that is nothing but here S is a root element. For that reason here we are using imaginary element is nothing but a S dash. That imaginary element tends to this root element. Then here based upon this statement the dot will be before of again non-terminal. For that reason we place all S related things. S tends to this here, again the dot will be before of capital C. So capital C productions, these two can be placed here with starting with dot. So finally this is nothing but a uh, G dash. Why? Because this is nothing but augmented grammar. Why? Because here this is the imaginary production we will add it for this one. For that reason this is nothing but a augmented grammar G dash. So why here I am using dot means, if this dot is moving element by element, means the given string will be accepted, that the given string will be accepted by the given grammar or not. To check that one, we are using dot as a symbol. By moving that one, that means this dot moving by S means the S letter can be accepted by the given grammar. Like that, for checking purpose in both SLR, CLR and one more process is there, LLR. In 3 cases we are using same dot notation expression for the given productions. Okay, so then up to now we are discussing about grammar productions. Now this is not SLR. If it is SLR means we'll continue the let's consider this as a I naught and continuing the dot moving process, and we'll get new states. Like that we'll proceed. But here in CLR we need to add one look ahead for every production. So first we need to find that look aheads for every production, then we'll go for the remaining process. So to identify the look ahead for each production, we have one formula is there, that is nothing but a, if we are taking an imaginary that's augmented grammar, for that augmented grammar has by default we have only one symbol is there, one look ahead is there, that is nothing but a dollar. That is a predefined formula. If you are taking this as a starting production, here that is nothing but a S dash tends to dot S. Here this production is a starting production. So for that starting production we need to place dollar as a default look ahead for that first production. That is a root element production where it is there. For that root element production, for the starting production we are using dollar as a dollar as a default look ahead for that one. So that means, so S dash tends to dot S comma dollar is a first production. Then for finding the look ahead of remaining 3 production, we have a formula that is nothing but a, if here a production is like that, A tends to alpha dot B beta comma A. Here A is nothing but a look ahead of a given production. For such time, if any production is like that, then a production B tends to gamma to find out the look ahead of this production can be done with the help of this production. Okay, if any production is like that, here dot will be before of non-terminal. Then these type of productions look ahead can be constructed with the help of first of beta A. So the beta is nothing but a last element of this production, and A is nothing but a look ahead of this production. By combining these two, we can get look ahead for this production. So that should be indicated by B. Here B tends to dot gamma comma B. Here B is nothing but a look ahead of this production. This can be constructed with the help of already defined production, that is nothing but A tends to alpha B beta comma A. So by using this formula we can construct look ahead for these 3 productions. So first of all you take this one. Here S dash is nothing but a and B is nothing but a S, beta is nothing but a epsilon. So here alpha is nothing but a epsilon and A is nothing but a dollar. So you already constructed this one by first step by taking starting element. For starting production we have a dollar by default. For the case we will taking this will be converted in the form of this production, like that A alpha B beta comma A. Now in B position we have S. So we need to find out look ahead for S in the next production. For that reason, so based upon this production, we'll take B S as a B. Why? Because means here dot will be before of non-terminal B. So production is like that. Then a production starts with this non-terminal can have the formula for finding the look here. D is nothing but a first of beta A. So for that reason I'll convert whatever the look ahead production is there, that in the form of A tends to alpha dot B comma beta. Okay, so like that it will be converted. Now here S is nothing but a B. Okay, so here S is nothing but a B. That means here S is nothing but a B is nothing but a S. So if any production start with S, that to find out the look to find out the look ahead, the formula is nothing but a first of beta comma A. Here B is nothing but a S. If any production start with S, that have the look ahead with the combination of first of beta comma A. Here beta is nothing but a epsilon, A is nothing but a dollar. That means epsilon dollar. That is nothing but a dollar is the final output for a production that starts with S. Here production starts with S is nothing but a only this one. So the look ahead for this one is nothing but a dollar. That should be placed in here. Okay. Here. So this production is converted in the form of 8, and this production is constructed in the form of a this before this one will take in consideration into S dash tends to dot S comma dollar. Also here A alpha dot B beta comma A. So here the dot after dot here beta is B is there, here after dot S is there. For that reason, so a production that start with S can be a look ahead is nothing but a first of beta comma A. In this one beta is nothing but a epsilon. Here empty string is there. For that reason we are placing epsilon, and here A is nothing but a dollar. For here placing dollar, so finally it will get dollar. So for that reason this S tends to dot CC have a look ahead, that is nothing but a dollar. Okay, like the dollar will be there. Again we have two more productions is there. Those are nothing but C tends to small c capital C tends to D. For the two productions we need to find out the same procedure like whatever we construct. Right now we know one more production S tends to dot capital C has dollar. So again this will be converted like that. A tends to alpha dot B beta comma A. Now so here beta is nothing but a capital C and A is nothing but a dollar. So for that reason the production that which will start with C, okay, can have look ahead is nothing but a capital C and dollar. So see here capital C is nothing but the first of capital C is nothing but a C comma D. For that reason here we are placing C comma D. Like that here first of C dollar can be replaced by first of capital C. Why? Because here first is nothing but here first will go for first of capital letter. If any capital letter is there, then we find out first of that capital letter. For that reason first of C dollar can be replaced by first of C. Why? Because it is a capital letter. So then first of C is nothing but a C comma D. That already you know in construction of first for the grammar. By that basis we will construct first of capital C is nothing but a C comma D. Okay, that's the reason we will place this C comma D as a look ahead for remaining two productions. Why? Because remaining two can be starts with capital C. For that reason we will place those two productions has C D. So here we are not placing C comma D. Why? Because here we are taking only one look ahead. Here two elements is there, two terminals is there, so it not accept two look aheads at a time. For that reason we are using either C or D. For that process we are using C/D as a look ahead. By placing this C/D we are using only one look ahead at a time. For that case this can be considered as a LR of one items. Why? Because here two terminals is there, but it can be indicated by slash. That means either in both of them we can use one at a time. For that reason it should be LR of 0 item. So finally after finding of all look aheads we are going for it indicated as a I0. If you don't know construction of this look aheads, by simply remember S dash tends to dot S. First production it indicated as a dollar, and second production S tends to dot capital C has dollar. Remaining two has C/D, C/D. Like that we remember the total concept. We remember the total concept. Okay. We remember the total concept. Finally these entire things can be indicated by I0. Okay, then we'll go one by one, dot moving with dot moving the terminals or non-terminals in the grammar, and we are constructing new states that can get explained in the remaining process. Okay, so here I0 in first here in this grammar the first element dot will be moving from S. Here in remaining elements there is no S. For that reason only this production will be taken. That should be considered S dash tends to dot moving by S, and same dollar will be placing here. Okay, so here I0 consists of 4 elements. By dot moving we will get only one element. That should be indicated as a state 1. Here the dot is moving by I0 state. In I0 state the dot is moving by capital S. For that reason go to I0 comma capital S, I0 comma capital S. So it can be indicated by again I1 state. Okay, so go to I0. In I0 dot moving by capital S, that should be indicated by new production, that is called as a I1. Like that the first one is completed. Then we'll go for second one. Here the dot is moving by capital C. Again check for the remaining productions, is there any dot moving by capital C? No. Why? Because it is small c. So here only dot is moving by capital C in only this production. For that reason I will take that production. Okay, so in I0 dot is moving by capital C, then we'll get S tends to capital C dot capital C. Why? Because the here dot is moving by only single capital C, so now dot is moving from here to here. So for that reason S tends to capital C dot capital C, comma whatever the look ahead that should be placed before of in this production, that should be placed for here. Okay, then we'll check again dot will be before of any non-terminal. So here yes, here the dot will be before of capital C. Here again here capital C means we have two more productions. We need to place that productions before of this one. Okay, after placing of these productions, no need to place the look aheads of this virginal look aheads. No need to place that virginal look aheads here. We need to blindly follow the first production look ahead throughout the this entire state. Okay, that's why here C slash D, here C slash D 9 naught, but here only the dot will be before of C means we need to place the productions, not the look aheads. We need not to place the look aheads. Only production should be placed depending upon the I naught state. After that one, we need to blindly follow the look ahead of whatever we are placing for first production. That should be copy paste from the remaining productions. Then it should be indicated by state number 2. Why? Because it should not match with state number I0 and state number 1. That's why it should be indicated as a I2. Again this production will be completed. Then we go for next production. Here dot shall be moving by small c. So by consider it is as a one more production. Here in I0 the dot is moving by small c. So by dot moving by small c, it will replace from here to here. Again it will check for any element should be any capital letter, any any dot should be before of capital letter. So again here before of capital letter the dot should be there. For that reason you need to place C related productions here. No need to copy paste it from the main grammars. So you need to blindly follow the first production look ahead to the entire productions look ahead. Okay, no need to copy these look aheads from the above productions. Just simply we need to place the look ahead for first production. You need to copy that thing to remaining productions. Okay, again, and the last element should be C tends to dot small d. So here look ahead is nothing but a C slash D. So for that reason here C, the dot is moving from here to here, and the look ahead is same for this production whatever in a main grammar C slash D. Then it's not match with I3, I2, I1. For that reason it should be indicated as a I4 production. Okay, here go to in dot is moving in a state I0 by small d. For that reason it should be indicated as a I4. So in I0 all productions will be completed. Then it will go for I1. In I1 the dot is already moving the end of the production, so no need to construct no need to do the process for this one. Again it will go for I2. In I2 here dot is moving by capital C. Okay, for that reason here we are placing the productions. S tends to capital CC, dot is moving by capital C. Okay, in I2 comma dot is moving by so capital C. For that reason it should be indicated like go to I2 comma capital C. Okay, so here S tends to CC dot, the look ahead is nothing but whatever in S2 the productions look ahead. The productions look ahead can be placed in this here in capital C tends to in capital C dot comma the look ahead whatever in the I2 production the look ahead that should be placed for first production. If any production will follow this one means we need to simply copy the look ahead of the first element in that one. Okay, So again in I0 first one is completed and it will go for second one. In second one dot will be moved by small c. Okay, for that reason here is one in go to I2 the element should be the dot should be moving by small c. For that reason capital C tends to small c dot to capital C. Here again uh, uh, here again the dot will be moving by uh, that will be before of non-terminal, that is capital C. For that reason you need to place C related productions here, that is nothing but a C tends to capital C and C tends to dot D dollar, these three things. Okay, these three things will be placed under this. Again it will go for here in I2. Okay, in I2 the look ahead of this one is nothing but a dollar. For that reason we will place dollar for every element in the particular set, so that can be indicated by I6. Here we'll compare it with before numbering this one it will check with I0, I1, again I2, again I3. So it will be same as I3, but the look aheads are here C/D, but here the look aheads are nothing but a dollar. For that reason we'll place I6 number here. Why? Because it will match with I3, but only one difference is nothing but here the look ahead is nothing but a C/D, here the look ahead is nothing but a dollar. For that reason it will be numbered with new state, that is nothing but a I6. Here one production is missing, we need to write that one. Capital C tends to dot D slash dollar. The production is missing in this book, is note down that one also. Again up to now we are discussing about I2. So these two things will be completed, the first one completed and the second one completed. Then the remaining one is nothing but a C tends to dot D comma dollar. Okay, so here in so here next we are going for strike off this one. This already writing here, this is a thing. Okay, so now need to use this one. This already I'll write here, I didn't see that one. For that reason this production is already written here, so we need to write again here also. Then we are going for next I2 comma D. Why? Because here in I2 only one production is there, C tends to dot D. For that reason here the dot is moving by small d, and then the look ahead whatever that should be placed in I2 dollar, that should be placed here. Again it will check with remaining productions. I0 it's not matching, I1 it's not matching, I2 it's not matching, I3 it's not matching, in I4 it's matching, but the look ahead is nothing but a C/D. Here the look ahead is nothing but a dollar, so that is a look ahead is different. So for that reason we'll place new state number I7 here. So again this I2 entire thing will be completed. Then we are going for I3. So in I3 the dot will be moving by again capital C, here C/D is there. So here in I3 dot is moving by capital C, it will get to C small c capital C dot. The look ahead in I3 is nothing but a C/D. For that here is looking is nothing but a C/D. So this is indicated by I8. Why? Because it does not match with any state of before states, it does not match with any before state. For that reason it should be indicated as a I8. Okay, so the first one is completed in I3. Then we'll go for second one. In second one C tends to small c capital C, the dot will be by small c. So here look ahead is nothing but a C/D. Again same thing is in go to I3 comma small c, the dot is moving from here to here. After moving that one, we'll check for the dot will be before of any non-terminal. Yes, here the dot will be before of capital C. For that reason you need to place capital C related productions here, and then only productions will be replacing. The look ahead will be follow of above. First production look ahead will be copy paste for remaining all productions in that one. Again all finding all of this, and we'll check with the before production, before numbering that one. It will check with I0, I1, I2 and I3. It's absolutely matching with I3. Why? Because productions and look aheads also same. For that reason no need to give new number, it's already repeated state, that is I3. For that reason it will give just simply I3. Okay, for that reason in I3 second one has same repeated, and in I3 last one is there, that is nothing but a C tends to dot D. Here dot is moved by C in I3 state. In I3 state dot is moving by small d, it will get this one. The look ahead whatever in I3 should be placed here, and it will check with before numbering that one, it will check with I0, I1, I2, I3, I4. It will match with I3, and the look ahead also same C/D. For that reason it will be not numbering with new number, it will give with number with I4. Okay, again this entire I3 will be completed. In I4 there is no possibility of moving the dot. Why? Because it already moved to end of the productions. Again in I5 also the dot will be moving end. Again it will go to I6. In I6 capital C tends to small c dot capital C. The dot will move by capital C. For that reason in I6 dot will be moving by capital C, then it will get C tends to small c capital C dot comma. The here the look ahead is nothing but a dollar. For that reason here we are simply placing the dollar as a look ahead. It is not with any before state. For that reason it will be indicated as a I9. Then again two more productions is there. The first one is C tends to dot small c capital C dollar. So here we are doing that one. So in IC the dot is moving by small c. For that reason the dot is from here to here, we get this production. So here the look ahead is nothing but a dollar. The look ahead is nothing but a dollar. For that reason you need to place dollar here. Okay, by finding this production we'll check once again with the any dot will be before of capital letter. So here dot will be before of this C capital letter. For that reason you need to place C related production to before of that one, and you need to follow the look ahead same as first production look ahead. So and then finally constructing this one, we'll consider all it as a one state. Before numbering this state we'll consider with I0, I1, I2, I3, I4, I5, I6. It simply match with I6. Why? Because productions are same and look ahead also dollar. For that reason I am not giving new number, it will simply give I6. Again these two productions are completed, and remaining only C tends to dot D comma dollar. One production is there. So here also in I6 dot is moving by D, simply we'll place C tends to D dot comma. Here the look ahead is nothing but a dollar. For that reason we place dollar here. Again before going to numbering this one, we'll check with I0, I1, I2, I3, I4, I5, I6 and I7. It absolutely match with I7. So look at also dollar. For that reason no need to give new state number, it will give simply I7 state. So this entire production is also completed. Then we are checking for this one, the dot already moving end of the state, and here also dot moving the end of the production. And in here I3 already completed. Before I3 is totally completed, so no need to do this one again. So I4, it's already dot will be moving end of the state, and I9 dot will be moving end of the production, and in I6 the I6 will be already completed here, so no need to do again here for that reason, so skip this one. Then I7 dot is moving end of the state, so here there is no possibility of new productions to process to process remaining things. So for that reason, this is the end of the state identification for the SLR parser. Here only the difference is look ahead. In SLR we are not placing the look aheads. Here we are placing the look aheads for every production. That is the simply difference between SLR and CLR. Okay, while you are placing look ahead, we need to take care two conditions. For the first one is, whenever you are going for any of productions dot moving, you need to place that look ahead for first production. Okay, and if any productions will be below of that one because of dot will be before of non-terminal, like that we need to simply copy the productions look ahead, whatever look ahead for the first two grammar production. That is the only thing will be remembered. Okay, and after that one you need to know construct the transition diagram. For that one I already discussed there. In I0 S will be there, simply it will go for in I0 S will be there I1, so in I0 S will be there I1, in I0 capital C is there I2, I0 capital C is there I2, I0 small c is there I3, I0 D is there I4, small c is there I3, small d is there I4. Like that you need to construct transition diagram for entire procedure. This is the final transition diagram for the entire procedure. CLR parsing table. Up to now we are discussing about how to produce new states in CLR. Then now we are discussing with CLR parsing table construction. This is simply same as a SLR parsing table construction. So before construction of this parsing table, you need to write all the go-to statements in one page. Then only we can construct our parsing table simply. Okay, these all are nothing but go-to statements that up to now we are discussing procedure. Okay, so here in table again the first column will maintain all states. Okay, and the action part we will place only terminals, and the go to part will place non-terminals. Here in our production only two non-terminals is there. One is capital S and capital C, and only two terminals is there. One is a small c and the second one is a small d. Dollar is always it's in the grammar. For that reason, and dollar is also one of the non-terminals. So if any type of example, dollar will be mostly placed in the action side of your any parsing table. For that reason, here there are three non-terminals and three terminals and two non-terminals is there. Okay, so in first go to I0 comma S equal to I1. Whenever in zeroth state, I0 means zeroth state, the S will be there and it will be indicated by 1. Okay, and in go to statement capital C is there, it will go to I2. So again 0 state, capital C is there I2, and in this go to small c is there, it will go to I3, small d is there, it will go to I4. again same, in small 3, in small 4 we are using S3 S4. Why? Because here in action side we are placing either it should be actions, that means shift, reduce, accept or error. These are the 4 type of action for the bottom up process. For that reason we are using shift. So for reduction process, so to place reductions we have some other processes there. First we will discuss about shifts, and again the second one in first state. Okay, in first state, that is nothing but I will go for state number 1. So the root element here, the root element S is completed. For that reason, in root element side, S for every productions in first state, the dollar should be always accept. Again it will go for next. In I2 state, capital C is I5. in I2 state, capital C is 5, and small c and small d is I6 and I7. So here also I6 and I7. In I3 state, capital C is there I8, small c small d is I3 I4. In third state, capital C means 8 and small c small d S3 and S4. Okay, and in I6, capital C is I9, small c small d 6 7. In sixth state, capital C is nothing but a 9 and small c small d is nothing but a S6 and S7. Based upon this one, we'll note down the shift statements in these productions. In remaining, in some places the R, that means reductions will be placing. To note down the reductions, first you need to know in the production we need to place. So here in these are the 3 productions that will be given in our problem. This is the imaginary thing. So for that reason we need to not taken care of this production. So this is the production number 1, this is production number 3, this is production number production number 1, production number 2, production number 3. In first production, where the dot is moving for end of the production, you need to identify. So check that one. So here it will dot will end up with to end of this production in I5. For that reason, you need to place I5 here and go for next production. It should be dot ending with there in here in I8 and check is there any possibility is there. In I9 also the dot will be small c capital C dot, here also small c capital C dot, but here in I9 look ahead is dollar and here look ahead is C/D. So no need to worry, taken those two into consideration, I8 comma I9. And third production, C tends to dot D. This is here I4 and I4 and here I7. Same here also, here is dollar is there, I7 in I4 C/D is there, but dot is moving end of the productions, but look ahead is 200. That means I4 and I7. Here we are placing I4 comma I7. Okay, so in I4 actually C/D I7 dollar, I8 C/D I9 dollar, I5 dollar. So so in fifth state in uh, fifth state we need to place R1 in dollar. Okay, in fifth state we need to place R1 in dollar, and in eighth state R2 second production reduction will be C/D, either C or D. In eighth state R2 production will be there in C/D, that means in place C. In ninth state R2 will be closing with dollar. For that reason, in ninth state dollar will be placed in R2 will be placed in dollar. Again last one, in fourth state, this is I4. In fourth state R3 will be placed in C/D. In R3 state fourth state R3 will be placed in C or D, these two places. And in I7, okay, R3 will be placed in only dollar place. In I7 R3 will be placed only in a dollar. Okay, like that we are placing here. To place the to construct the reductions perfectly, first you place productions with numbers, and where the dot will be moving to final state, that should be noted. So in SLR, just we note down the states. In that state construct the follow for these non-terminals. Based upon that one we'll place the reduces. But in SLR it is more simple. So in first place the numbers for the productions, and where it will be closing, the state number will be noted down. In that state, the lookout of that one is nothing but a fall of this non-terminal. Like that, here C/D in I8 state, I9 state dollar. For third production I4 state C/D, I7 state dollar. Like that, replacing that one in this parsing table. This is nothing but a CLR parsing table construction. Here remember, I8 to I9 are same, I4 I7 are same, only lookouts are different. Okay, you need to remember that one. It should be useful for next topic, that is nothing but a LALR parsing table.